Hi guys, welcome to another video from Overbite Gaming, and today we're going to do a bit of Fish Feed and Grow. We've not been back to it for a while, and there's been some very interesting developments. The first of which is we actually can save up to 1,000 coins. As you can see, I've got 1,000 coins ready to use. I don't have to be the Bebos if I just want to jump on and play. So that's really nice. We've got some new stuff as well. We'll be playing as the Mako shark today. There he is. Hello. We have a dolphin. This is in the reef map, by the way. Some of these aren't available. And one thing I've just noticed as I've literally loaded the game to record this, there's stingrays now as well. I had no idea. Can we see his bottom? No, but he has a little face underneath. He's like, hello. So that's cool. It doesn't have any abilities, which is interesting. But I would have thought you'd have a poison ability or maybe a camouflage ability. But no. But yeah, it's new. It's different. I like it. So I thought we'd just have a little go on the Mako shark and have some talk about some relevant stuff. Now the Mako is actually a pretty damn big shark. It can get up to like 15 feet long. That's pretty big. It's also very fast and it has really big bite force. I think it's like 3,000 pounds per square inch, which for like as svelte a shark as it looks, that's pretty beastie. He also looks quite happy. Look at him. Hello. How are you? I'm hungry. Let's go eat something. So I'm recording this. Oh, there we are. Let's have a look at him. What's your choppers like? Ah, num. So as I'm recording this, Cyberpunk releases at midnight tonight. I probably won't start for it. I do have some time booked off, which I had to rebook. Thank you very much for changing that. Come here. Nom, nom. There we go. So I'm super looking forward to that. Apparently, there's a few bugs, at least in the review copies, but apparently most of that is getting sorted by a day one patch. But yeah, while I'm here, let's talk about the reviews for it so far. A lot of the mainstream media, although scoring the game well, are having a bit of a whine about its representation of trans people. Now, to the rest of us, that's insane, because they are being represented. You can, you know, create a trans character, which, to my knowledge, is pretty much the first game you can ever do that in. I've not come across any, at least mainstream games, that you can. So, that's good. I mean, you know, they're getting represented, but apparently, no, that's not enough. And they're just whining and complaining about it. And it's to the point where I'm kind of like, you're hurting your cause. Because, you know, they've attempted to do representation for you, which you should be happy about. But then you're whining and complaining and threatening them and just being garbage people, really. I mean, what's going to happen in future? Yeah, think about it. A games developer is going to go, should we give the option to play a trans character? And they'll look at this and be like, well, CD Projekt Red tried it, and look at all the hate they got for doing that from the people that should be supporting them. Oh, bits. And they'll just be like, well, let's sidestep that issue then. Let's not even bother. It's ridiculous. I mean, as I said, I've never seen a game with that level of even the ability to have a character like that outside of, well, AO games, let's put it that way. So, yeah, it's a step forward, but if you're going to moan and complain about it, that isn't going to mean shit, because no other person's going to want to do it. Ooh, what's that? Hopefully he can't eat me yet, so let's have a go. Come here, you. Yes, I think we got this boy. Ah! Bit me, you bastard. It's okay. It's okay. Nom. Little fucker, come here. So yeah, I just really think they're not helping their own cause. And speaking of not helping their own cause, that leads me nicely onto the next subject I want to talk about, which is the Game Awards. Jeff Keighley's, did I say that right? I have no idea. Game Awards. Oh boy, this was particularly satisfying, I must admit. So what happened was you had 5 games up in the running for Voters' Choice, or Gamers' Choice, or Gamers' Voice, was that it? I think. Where the public could vote rather than the mainstream media, who obviously vote for anything pushing their agendas. So what happened was you had The Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Doom Eternal, and Spider-Man Miles Morales. Not sure why that last one is there, considering the amount of people that haven't even been able to get the console, let alone play the game, but seems a bit... Oh, level 3. But yeah, so what was happening was The Last of Us was winning by about 15%. Ghost of Tsushima was in second place. And then our good buddy, pal, mate, friend, man bun wearing, faux feminist Mr. Cuckman, that'd be Neil Druckmann, came out with a tweet and he said, I'll try and remember exactly how it went. It went, Last of Us 2 fans activate. For every vote you get a bonus of a hater losing his caps lock. And a number of prominent YouTubers did a video on this. Sort of word got out. I mean, I didn't even realise there was the Game Award voting going on. So it alerted me to stick my oar in. I went and voted. I voted for Ghost of Tsushima. Excuse me. Primarily because I still haven't played Last of Us 2. And I'm okay with that. But yeah, so what happens? Ghost of Tsushima wins by about, I think, 12% in the end. which just made me smile. And then Mr. Druckmann basically removed his tweet and said, oh, I should apologise, it was a joke, blah, 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 blah. And no, you had all the people coming out and saying, oh, well, you shouldn't have to delete your tweets, you're brave and wonderful. And the rest of us people just sat there and went, you know that these people that you call haters, all of them loved the first game, right? I mean, what could have happened to turn them from someone loving your product to someone that you have to call a hater? I don't think it's their fault, do you? I don't think so. So yeah, that was a bit of, I guess, trying to rally the troops and get the award, because I mean, this is what he wants. Surely it's not the ones that pander to him, is it? You know, when the mainstream media is like, oh, best game ever, stuff like that. So he wants it. He wants the player base to be like, oh no, you're a genius. You're the best. So the fact that he didn't get it, oh, ho 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 ho. I am legit happy about that. That's pretty fucking awesome. So since we last talked, we've had a wave of hardware releases. So let's talk about some of those as well. We've obviously had the 2 next-gen consoles launch. Both have had slight teething troubles, which is fair enough. I mean, it happens every generation. You're going to get that. That's not anything I'm going to sort of hold against them, because, yeah, shit happens like that. It's fine. What has impressed me with both of the offerings, even the S, the Xbox Series S, is before you could put together a PC that would blow the console away, like, no problem. I mean, the PS3 sold particularly well because it was the cheapest Blu-ray player they could get at the time. That was sort of the main appeal for a while. But in this generation of consoles, there's no way you're going to be able to build a PC that can touch their performance for that price point. Of course, you can build one that still smokes it, but for a whole bunch more money. So hats off to both companies there. I mean, that's incredible. And really, if you've got a product that is going to be sort of having a lifetime of 7 years or whatever, then you do want it to at least kick off with decent performance. So yeah, got nothing but good things to say about that. Jesus. Of course, getting one is near impossible. I'm now in the camp of that was that Goliath fish. I'm now in the camp of a person trying actively to get one on my fiance's behalf because it's my Christmas present, but it looks like I won't be getting it for Christmas. But to be fair, I'm not too fast. I mean, essentially, there's one game that I have some interest in playing, and that's Miles Morales. I don't really want to play Demon's Souls. I mean, it looks nice, but I'll end up just getting stuck and won't play it, so it seems like a waste of money to me. Of course, if you like those sort of games, then you're going to love that. I mean, that's the whole deal, isn't it? About getting geared. But yeah, so I'd use it more as like just getting better performance out of my existing games. And my current PS4 is going a bit funny at the moment as well. In that it will randomly eject the disc, it will randomly power off. I think it's possibly problems with the buttons. Because the buttons on the PS4 are ridiculous. They're tiny. I still have no idea which one does what. I know one does an eject, one does power, but like I will pick the wrong one 99% of the time when I come in to turn it off or eject the disc. So I just use the on-screen prompts. I've tried power cycling. There's an adjustment to the sensitivity of the buttons that you can do with a screw inside it. Tried that. So basically I will be looking to get a PS5 with a disc drive now, whereas before I was just going to get the digital version. Because I do have a fair few PS4 games that I'd like to continue playing. And with the way my PS4 is behaving, I don't want to go buy the digital version of the PS5 and then have to go and buy a new PS4. That doesn't make any sense, so I'm probably going to eat the extra £100 and get the disc version, unfortunately. I mean, there is benefit to it as well. It will run at least some of my existing games better, as I understand it. More like, there's the stingray. Let's go eat him. Nom nom nom. Okay, cool. Stingray. Feel good about myself. So, I mean, when you get down to it, I mean, I have to approach it sensibly and do the thing that makes most sense. I mean, no, I might like it. It'll probably sort itself out and last me for ages after doing that, but I can't be buying a PS4 and a PS5 when the PS5 could do both jobs. Does that make sense? That makes sense, right? Yeah. Cool. Of course it does. So yeah, so I'm doing this during my lunch hour at work. I've got like a week off basically, but it's weird, like Thursday to Wednesday rather than like a Monday to Tuesday thing, because I didn't want to spend half the week sat waiting for Cyberpunk, so I decided to do it like that. But I wasn't very hyped until it got delayed, and then I was like, no, I must play it now, which is ridiculous. Ooh, what were you doing? You were healing or something, weren't you? Or did I get poked? I got poked! Okay, so coming up on his ass is a bad idea with a stingray. I get it. So, yeah, there will be a review for Cyberpunk, definitely. I hope to get it to you next week. I shall be playing it as much as possible right now as you watch this, because this... Oh, it's bloody an enemy. As I say, I'm recording this on, lunchtime Wednesday. It's like 12 p.m. p.m. Wednesday afternoon. And it'll be going live on Saturday. So hopefully the week off will give me easy enough time to play and complete Cyberpunk. Nom. And then I'll get my review out to you guys next week. I mean, I'm really interested because there are a few bits that were announced. I mean, it's a game that has a lot about body modification in it, right? So it seemed a little bit silly to me to like not have a third person view. I mean, surely if you're going to like get all these wicked looking body modifications, then you kind of want to see them. That always struck me as slightly strange. Oh, I'm not epileptic, so apparently there are a few scenes in the game which can cause seizures in epileptics. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation of that because it's not something I say every day. So just be aware of that if you are getting it and do suffer from that ailment. I believe they are putting a warning in the game now as a result of some people having experiences with it. Which is fine. I mean, maybe an option in the menu just to like turn it off if you do suffer from that. Or, you know, even if you don't suffer that like flashing lights make you wig out or something. And that might be... I haven't really seen anything big yet. Let's go find something big. So that's probably a better way of doing it, in my opinion. To have an option to disable it rather than just warning you at the start of the game, and then you play in the game and basically getting... Alright, there should be a great white over here. I'm not big enough to take him, no way, no how, but I kind of want to find something a little bit bigger to eat. It'll get me a bit more XP. Is that him? Yeah, that's him. Alright, okay. Alright, guys. I think what we will do is I'll just eat this guy. Nom. Actually, I'll get to level 8. I'm like barely off from it, so... There we go. Level 8. And that's a Moray. We'll get away from him. I'm going to try and take on the Great White, which won't go well. Oh, black tips. Nom. Sorry, couldn't resist. So let's go find this Great White and have a go at him. I mean, I've pretty much covered everything I wanted to talk about. So we may as well go in a blaze of glory, or at least attempt a blaze of glory. Where are you, you son of a bitch? He's by the ship. There he is. There he is. Don't want to get... Ah. Come here, you... What? There we go. Never mind. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think you managed to bite my tail. That was a bit unfair, though. You did see I was essentially passing my teeth through him and it wasn't latching me on. I could have done a bit... Oh. Nom. Okay. Oh, I forgot how much I like this game. It's just such a chill game. I spent hours just getting like Amiibos to like immense size and be like, oh shit, I've been playing this for 3 hours. Oh god, I should have been at work. Anyway, guys, we'll leave it there. As I say, we should have a Cyberpunk review for next week. No doubt most of you listening will be already having played it by then, so it will just be reaffirming your own positions, hopefully. And obviously giving the stunning insight that I am known for. By nobody. Anyway, guys, take it easy. I'll catch you next week.